Good evening, everybody. Here we are at Universal Studios, Saturday, September 2nd, for the second night of Halloween Horror Nights. Wasn't able to make it here last night, but I'm here tonight to give you a close look at what to expect at this year's Halloween Horror Nights. Let's go check it out.
So as you enter the park, you'll have no choice but to enter your first scare zone. Right under the neon Halloween Horror Nights sign, which looks better at night by the way, you'll see a bunch of fog and scare actors trying to get you. Some are on stilts, some are on the ground, so be on the lookout for that. If you are a little bit scared, you can always try to avoid these scare actors by using the sidewalk instead of walking in the street. Now from here you can choose to go straight towards New York and see a couple of the scare houses, or make a right on Hollywood Boulevard. I chose to make a right just because I wanted to head to the Last of Us house first. I was trying to get that one done, but I also got a nice close look at this year's icon, Dr. Oddfellow.
That was awesome. Good job.
That was one of the many amazing scare actors at Halloween Horror Nights. Here in our next scare zone, Dark Zodiac, where Dr. Oddfellow has entered a dark dimension to harness the power of the Zodiac and live forever. He twists the signs into malevolent beings who foretell your doom. As his star rises, yours falls. This was one of the best scare zones of the night. It's even better when it's dark out. So if you do pass it in the beginning of the day, when the sun is still out, make sure you loop back around later on when it is dark. As you can see here, these scare actors they do an amazing job. And I love that if you're recording them, they play for the camera too. That was pretty awesome.
Jungle of Doom. Woo!
Like you just heard, our next scare zone is Jungle of Doom, Expedition Horror, where in the 1920s Dr. Oddfellow ventured deep into the darkest jungle, performing horrific experiments on nature. Now his monstrous creations are running amok and are coming after you. So beware. This scare zone over here was okay. It wasn't the best. It was still very aesthetically pleasing. Universal just does an amazing job of its immersiveness and everything they do, and these scare zones are definitely no exception. From all the decor to the scare actors' costumes and makeup, everything was just beautiful. I love this scare zone actually, even though it wasn't as scary as the others. It was still, like I said, very, very pleasing for the eye.
Here we are in front of the facade of the Dr. Oddfellow house. Let's go check it out. First one, 2023.
Now, whether you're a Harry Potter fan or not, make sure you go to Diagon Alley and check out the Death Eaters. Not only that, but Escape from Gringotts, which is one of the most popular rides during the day, I believe had a 15-minute wait, so that was pretty cool. But the Death Eaters was just, it was just one of the best experiences I had all night. The little show that they put on ever so often is just, it's very entertaining. I'll let you check it out.
Shipyard 32, Halloween Horror Nights 2023.
Now, Shipyard 32 takes place in San Francisco in the 1940s, where a shipping yard full of mysterious crates and cages bearing Dr. Oddfellow's symbol. Beware, his nightmarish oddities have now escaped, spreading fear and chaos in their wake. I really did enjoy the Scare Zone. It has again, scare actors did an amazing job, and whoever was in charge of uh, building the props and setting this whole scare zone up, congratulations to you. Awesome, amazing work.
Here we are, Vamp 69.
Now, out of all the scare zones, I was definitely looking forward to this the most. It's called Vamp 69 Summer of Blood. And it takes place in the 60s at a music festival in a small town in New York, where you'll jam to popular bands with fellow concert goers until Dr. Oddfellow unleashes vicious vampires on the audience, and they're out for your blood. So yeah, you'll run into a bunch of scare actors with makeup, make them look like vampires, and also a couple of scared concert goers that are coming to you with cuts and blood and asking you for help. It was very exciting, and there's music playing, and there's people dancing, and it was just a lot of fun. This is probably my favorite scare zone of the night. Now, this is the first of many nights that I'll be attending Halloween Horror Nights this year. So, as the season goes by, I'll offer more details of all the scare houses. Although I was able to visit all 5 scare zones last night, I was only able to do 3 scare houses, which were Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins, the Universal Monsters Unmasked, and the Yeti House. Out of the 3, I like the Dr. Oddfellow house the best so far. But like I said, as the season goes by, I'll give you guys more updates on all the scare houses. Ones that I'm still looking forward to see is obviously the Last of Us house and Stranger Things 4. Of course, those 2 houses were had long waits all night long, but I do have an express pass coming up for September 17th, so me and my family are gonna enjoy hopefully all 10 houses that night, and I'll do an update video and my rankings then. Until next time, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Like and subscribe. And if you ever have any questions, please leave a comment below. Good night, everybody.